Most football fans think Argentina national football team already completed their story in 2022. World Cup won, Messi's legacy complete, mission finished. But honestly, that might be exactly why the rest of the world should be worried, because while other national teams are rebuilding emotionally after major tournaments, Argentina somehow became even more dangerous. They still have Lionel Messi, still have the mentality of champions, still have one of the smartest managers in international football, but now they also have something terrifying. A younger generation growing around a team that already knows how to win. Recent squad announcements ahead of the 2026 World Cup showed exactly how deep Argentina's evolution has become. Experienced winners like Messi, Emiliano Martinez, and Rodrigo de Paul remain central, while younger stars like Nico Paz, Claudio Echeverri, and Franco Mastantuono continue entering the system naturally. And honestly, that combination should scare everyone, because this no longer feels like a team depending only on nostalgia, it feels like a champion learning how to evolve without losing its identity. So why does Argentina still look so dangerous in 2026? How does Lionel Scaloni build a team that keeps surviving pressure again and again? And why does this squad somehow feel even harder to break emotionally than the World Cup winning side? Let's begin. Chapter 7, Lionel Scaloni created a monster. Match reference, Argentina national football team versus Brazil national football team. The craziest part about Argentina's rise is this. Almost nobody believed in Lionel Scaloni in the beginning. Seriously, when he first became manager in 2018, many people thought Argentina were gambling emotionally after years of chaos following the 2018 World Cup disaster. Some critics even mocked the appointment publicly. Now, he might be the most important figure in modern Argentine football after Messi. Because Scaloni didn't just improve tactics, he rebuilt the emotional culture of the national team. Before him, Argentina constantly looked tense during major tournaments. One bad result created panic immediately, and the pressure of representing Argentina emotionally crushed multiple generations. Scaloni changed that completely. He built a dressing room focused on trust, humility, and collective sacrifice instead of ego. That emotional transformation helped Argentina win the 2022 World Cup, 2 Copa America titles, and dominate World Cup qualifying consistently afterward. Against Brazil at the Maracana, Argentina showed exactly what Scaloni created emotionally: calmness. Even in hostile environments, the team no longer looked psychologically fragile. They looked organized, aggressive, mature. And honestly, that's terrifying in tournament football, because talented teams can win matches. Emotionally stable teams win tournaments. Scaloni understood that before everyone else, now the rest of the world is dealing with the consequences. Chapter 6, Messi is still the emotional center of everything. Match reference, Argentina national football team versus Mexico national football team, 2022 World Cup. At some point, people kept expecting Lionel Messi to slow down emotionally for Argentina. Instead, he somehow became even more important. Not necessarily physically, emotionally. Because now Messi plays differently internationally. Earlier in his career, Argentina depended on him to solve everything alone constantly. Goals, creativity, leadership, inspiration. Every pressure situation gave Messi the ball and pray. This version of Argentina is different. Now Messi feels protected emotionally by the system around him, and because of that, he looks calmer, smarter, more ruthless in moments that matter. Against Mexico in the 2022 World Cup, Argentina were emotionally collapsing under pressure. One bad result could have destroyed the tournament completely. Then Messi produced the goal that changed everything. That moment wasn't just technical brilliance, it stabilized an entire nation emotionally. And even now in 2026, Scaloni continues building around Messi carefully while allowing younger players to carry more physical responsibility around him. Recent reports also confirm that Messi remains central to Argentina's World Cup plans despite ongoing questions about his future. That balance makes Argentina terrifying, because now they have Messi's experience without depending entirely on Messi physically anymore. Chapter 5, Julián Álvarez changed Argentina's attack completely. Match reference, Argentina national football team versus Croatia national football team, 2022 World Cup semifinal. One of the smartest things Scaloni ever did was trusting Julián Álvarez early, because Álvarez changed the emotional energy of Argentina's attack immediately. Against Croatia in the World Cup semifinal, he looked unstoppable, running endlessly, pressing defenders constantly, attacking space aggressively. That movement transformed Argentina tactically. Earlier versions of the national team often became too static around Messi. Opponents could focus defensive attention centrally and emotionally suffocate attacks. Álvarez changed that. Now defenders constantly panic about the runs behind the line, while Messi receives more freedom between spaces. That partnership became incredibly dangerous. And honestly, Álvarez represents everything scary about modern Argentina. Hardworking, technically sharp, emotionally fearless. There is no superstar ego energy around him either. He just keeps destroying defenders quietly like someone late for a train, which honestly makes him even scarier somehow. Chapter 4, Argentina's midfield understands chaos better than anyone. Match reference, Argentina national football team versus Netherlands national football team, 2022 World Cup. If you want to understand why Argentina survived difficult matches constantly, watch the midfield. Because players like Rodrigo de Paul, Alexis Mac Allister, and Enzo Fernandez understand emotional chaos incredibly well. Against the Netherlands, that quarterfinal became absolute madness emotionally. Arguments, fouls, pressure everywhere. Most teams would lose control mentally. Argentina somehow became stronger emotionally inside the chaos. That's experience, but it's also identity. Scaloni built a midfield comfortable suffering physically and emotionally without panicking. And honestly, tournament football often becomes ugly eventually. Argentina are built for ugly football now. That should scare opponents massively. Because this team no longer needs perfect conditions to win. They can survive emotional wars too. Chapter 3, this team actually enjoys suffering. Match reference, Argentina national football team versus Colombia national football team 2024 Copa America final. Some teams become uncomfortable once matches get physical or tense. Argentina look happier. Against Colombia in the Copa America final, the game became exhausting emotionally and physically. Fouls everywhere, legs tired, pressure massive. Argentina stayed alive mentally. That mentality defines champions. Because tournament football eventually becomes survival. And this squad genuinely believes they can survive anything now. Extra time? Fine. Hostile crowd? Fine. Penalties? Honestly, they probably enjoy those now. That psychological edge changes entire tournaments. Chapter 2, nobody understands tournament football better right now. Match reference, Argentina national football team versus France national football team. This might be Argentina's biggest advantage in 2026. Experience. Not just football experience, tournament experience. This group already survived almost every possible emotional situation together. World Cup pressure, Copa America finals, penalty shootouts, media criticism, extra time chaos. That shared suffering created unbelievable chemistry. And honestly, chemistry wins international tournaments constantly. Because national teams don't get years to build club-level tactical systems. Connection matters more, Argentina have that connection everywhere. Chapter 1, Argentina don't feel finished yet. Match reference, Argentina national football team versus Brazil national football team. This is the scariest part. Most champions slowly relax after completing football history. Argentina somehow became hungrier, and Messi still wants another World Cup run. The younger players want to build their own legacy, and Scaloni keeps evolving the squad instead of protecting the past emotionally. That mentality is terrifying because now, Argentina combined champion experience, emotional resilience, tactical maturity, young talent, and still the greatest player ever. That shouldn't even feel fair internationally. And honestly, the rest of the football world might be underestimating them again, which is probably exactly how Argentina like it.